Well, hello my beautiful Taurus, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your new love reading. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. This is the new love reading for those who are single and looking for love. I'm setting the timestamp on this from the 14th of December 2020 right through to the 14th of January 2021. I will be doing a more in-depth reading for the new year, but this is your reading for new love right now. We've had obstacles. So you've been overcoming a lot of obstacles to get to this place, but it's worth it because look, we got some true love coming on in there. So those are the energies they would like to discuss for this reading as we close down the new year, but also, as we close down into the new year, but as we also approach the grand conjunction, there is a big shift here, calling in the soulmate. Okay, so if you've been looking for love, you've been sent here to learn some lessons and to overcome those obstacles. Also playfulness. They want you to remember to raise your vibrations, but also, well, they just asked me to go again, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? Wow, that's quite a lot. We have love yourself first. Okay, so a lot of lessons here for you, learning to love yourself first, not over giving in a connection, not giving too much of yourself, remembering to love yourself there. We got forgiving and learning, which is about learning to forgive any past situations that you may have encountered, but they're indicating here anything that was hovering over you, and we've got engagement. So we're reaching into a higher level of commitment. Your love life is actually ascending to a higher level of commitment there. But they're also indicating as we shift into the new age of Aquarius there on the 21st of December with that grand conjunction, there's an indication here of shedding, letting anything that was negative go, any obstacles, any bad feeling, shedding it, letting it go and moving into a more positive time. We have the Temperance card. So this is about balance and harmony as you shift through this time period that I've set. Thank you so much. We have the Fool card. So there's the new, and we have the Death card. So the same energy that I'm picking up, shedding and releasing in order to move into something new there. You may have even lost hope about new love and thought it's never coming, but actually we're shifting into a more positive time socially as we head on into 2021. So there is a different kind of energy coming through. Now I'm just going to get a little bit more detail of what they would like to discuss for your new love that's coming on in. It is a true love, and we have the Hangman. Okay, it's in reverse. So yeah, you've waited a long time for this, Taurus. It has been a long time coming, and you may have felt like a disruptive energy, thinking, am I supposed to have any love in my life, or is anyone actually coming for me at all? Spirit says you're meant to learn these lessons, overcome the obstacles before you move into victory. There's the Chariot card. Okay, beautiful energy with that Chariot card as you march towards a new start. Now it does require coming out of your comfort zone. I'm going to get some details. We've got the Knight of Swords. It's in the reverse. Okay, now I'm just going to go get the other ones. We have the Two of Wands. There you go. You've been waiting for this opportunity. You may have even been waiting for some sort of results in order to change your life around. Maybe you've been waiting for some sort of exam results or some sort of opportunity that you went for. You're waiting to hear back before you can change your life there. We got the Three of Pentacles. It's in the upright. We've also got the Page of Swords there. Okay, so this is it's in the reverse there. Now they've asked me to go again, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful, thank you so much. We have the Lovers in the reverse. Okay, so someone you may have separated from in the past, they may come in and talk to you. I don't really want to discuss that too much because we're talking about the new here. But we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. They're indicating there's some sort of disappointment in love that you're shutting down, you're shedding it and leaving it behind for a much more victorious time in love, and you've just been waiting to do that. Now we're just going to go and discuss the cards that have been given here. We have obstacles. So you may have found it difficult to get over a past love, or even there may have been some work obstacles in the way, actually, regarding this. They're indicating something. You may have been focusing really on your finances and your money there, building a solid financial future, and you may not have even had time to find love. Or Spirit's asking you, is that an excuse, or is that something that you found to be true? I'm just going to pull a card on it. We're just going to go to the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. Thank you. Whoa. I'm going to go get that card. It's way over there. One moment, please. Okay. They're indicating this is a mindset that, you know, you may have put yourself in there. Don't shoot the messenger, Taurus. I'm just reading what they're giving me here. We have that Eight of Swords. This is a self-imposed restriction. So they're indicating either you did not feel like you could go out and sort of find someone new. I mean, it's 2020. There's a pandemic. It's really difficult. So, you know, there's a lot of restrictions here. And some of them are self-imposed. Some of them are a mindset. There may be things like, I don't want to do online dating. A lot of you are going to be like, hell no, that's not how I saw me meeting my future partner. So you may have thought, okay, well, I'm going to wait this one out until we can have a bit more freedom of movement. This is not going to be for all of you, but they're just indicating here, there's been some restrictions. Now, the obstacles they're indicating are self-imposed. So that's what they're giving there. Now, that could be that you're getting over somebody because we have some sort of separation, closing down here. Now, I'll come to it. I'm going to pull some extra cards on that. But you're overcoming the obstacles, you see. This is the energy that I'm getting. The shift happens on the 21st of December. Can you please clarify what I'm getting here? The Ace of Wands. So that's some sort of rejection that you've been getting over, maybe even a false start in a relationship. There was even delays. You may have had someone end something really brutally on you, and it's been difficult to overcome that energy. It's like it snowballed. It became bigger and bigger. The more heartbreak is very, very painful, you know. We've all been there at some point, some of us more than once. So it's a very crushing kind of energy to have been rejected there, but there is an indication of rejection is God's protection and redirection. So it's either that you have to close this down with somebody or rebirth it. I feel like maybe you got to make a final decision on it. There, yeah, I can feel that crushing energy, that Three of Swords. So a lot of heartbreak, a lot of pain there, some sort of loss. It could have been a divorce or, you know, a separation from somebody. Definitely not something that you really wanted to happen, okay? Deep at the root of it, I mean, it is very painful. So they're indicating some sort of rejection. It's kept you stuck. It may have knocked your confidence in some way. Thank you so much, Spirit Guide. They're just clarifying the obstacle for me right now. That doesn't mean there's not someone coming in new for you, because we got that Fool card, so there definitely is. And it's crossed by the Victory card, the Chariot. So you're moving on. Yeah, look, we got the Queen of Pentacles there. So they're just indicating here, Taurus, that you may have just been focusing on your finances, getting a sort of financial structure up and running in your life, looking after your home, it being a bit of a sanctuary, and you know, being resourceful with the money that you have, but being domestic. You know, a lot of us have had to sort of like had restrictions on ourselves, and you know, been staying at home, working from home, all of those things. So I feel like you've been a bit of a homebody, Taurus, and I know that's an obvious thing to say with what's going on around the world at the moment, but I feel like there was a lot of restrictions on your love life, so therefore there were a lot of obstacles that you know, you've had to wait it out. That's the energy that I'm getting there. Now we've got this true love coming on in, which is a beautiful energy. Taurus, you may have overgiven in the past. They're giving me an energy of it takes a lot for you to love. You don't love easily, but when you do, you give everything you got, okay? I'm just getting this energy of a very pure heart. You're very grounded, dependable, and because it takes you a while to really sort of come out and say, this is who I am, and this is how I love you, and I will give you everything if you give me everything. That's what's so difficult, that when heartbreak comes, or someone betrays your trust, or the relationship doesn't go the way you'd hoped, it's bruised for a long time. Okay. And no matter how many people said, you know what, Taurus, you're worth better. You can move into, there's plenty more fish in the sea. You're like, stop, just stop. That's not going to make me, that's not even going to help the wound. I understand you're coming from a good place, but that's not helping. This was an obstacle you had to overcome. There's some forgiving and learning. They're really highlighting that for me right now. They're saying the name Margaret. So either that's your name, or it's someone maybe in your soul tribe, Margaret. It could even be someone in spirit right now, because they're showing me a daisy, a little daisy. Now I'm not sure what flowers symbolize, but I'm just getting like some sort of apology. It's almost like an apology from spirit that, but there's rebirth here. There is something new coming on in. It's almost like they're saying, I'm sorry it hurt so much, but there's something fresh and new. And it was, you're going to hate me when I say this, Taurus, but they're indicating some sort of breakthrough so that you're more vulnerable, to open up to vulnerability. So I'm not going to go any further with that, because I know a lot of you are going to be like, F you, I'm really vulnerable right now. And trust me, I know, I've been there. When you're down, you're literally on the floor, okay? That sort of rock bottom energy. But I feel like it's picking up. You're finding yourself, who you are again. And now this true love that's coming on in for you, very balanced. This person's going to give you their heart. That's why I was leading up to this energy of you had to learn to love yourself first. And now you show people how you like to be loved. Okay, so this person that's new, that's coming on in here, it is a soulmate energy. They're clarifying it there, and it will lead to a higher level of commitment. But you're closing down the past. You're rebalancing yourself after a very disruptive time, disruptive energy, chaotic even. You may even felt out of control, but this new person comes on in to offer you everything. It's almost like this person wears their heart on their sleeve. Now, I'm going to go deeper and find out, but I've got very strong kind of scorpionic energy coming through here, but we will go further and find out. Now we got calling in the soulmate. Okay, so yes, this person is a soulmate who's coming on in for you. Very balanced, harmonious relationship. They're indicating the 6 pillars there. So a lot of strong foundations, not rushing anything, which is beautiful, but also it's number 6, which is divine partnership, the lover's energy. Okay, so it feels like this person is the one for you. Okay, Taurus, you may even felt like someone in the past was meant for you, but there's disappointment there. We will clarify it. But this wonderful soulmate energy, it almost, like Taurus, you're really good by yourself. You don't have to be with someone. There's no codependency. I don't feel codependency here. But what I am getting is you've waited a long time for the right person to trust, but also to respect you. Okay, respect is very important. I'm really feeling respect is very important. I wouldn't be surprised if I got the Emperor card at some point. But you've waited for such a long time that you may have lost hope. But this disruptive energy is being rebalanced on the 21st of December. Now we got playfulness. They want you to remember who you were, getting your mojo back, okay? It's interesting. They're showing me swings, but they're indicating mood swings, Taurus. So I'm not saying that you're going through intense mood swings, but what I'm getting is an energy of in and out. Now this could be in and out of sort of sorrow, grief at what you lost. There may be those shoulda, coulda, woulda conversations at 3 a.m. They're natural. We got to let it go. We got to let it flow. When the tears come, it's our natural body's reaction to healing. Okay, so nothing to be ashamed of, because I'm getting an energy that someone's always, it's like this is not for everybody, but I'm getting a motto. It's like someone's motto to say, I never cry at anything. It takes a lot for me to cry. It takes a lot for me to cry. And it may have been your motto for quite some time, but now it feels like you're starting to engage with the emotions rather than suppressing them. Okay, again, that's not for everybody. But they want you to remember to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. It's in there, Taurus. I know we've had a pretty tough year, and you know, sometimes it's hard. We get lost in those emotions, and I just feel like you're wondering, are you ever going to find somebody? Well, you are, so don't lose hope. Okay, that Fool card, there's a cynical energy coming off that Fool card, and you may have lost that hope, but you're about to be shown something very different. The lesson here, the obstacle, the lesson was to learn to love yourself, whether that was to, you know, financially rise up through the ranks and get a good career off the ground. Incidentally, Taurus, the 21st of December, the Grand Conjunction, very important for Taurus, okay? This is a very goal-oriented time for you as you shift into 2021. You're going to be off the charts, rising up through the ranks, getting your goals and dreams matched, and over, you know, you're sort of like calling in victory across the board, just so you're aware. So you may have loved yourself in other ways, okay? Financially built a solid foundation, but also, you know, got your home into a peaceful state, good soul food, etc., etc. You may have even closed down some toxic friendships where you thought, you know, I always thought that person didn't really have my back, and now I know, okay? Because there's an energy of you're always, if someone manages to get into your inner circle, and there's not many, but if they do, then you provide for them all the time. It's a wonderful exchange, okay? So trust doesn't come easy, but when you trust and you love hard. You trust hard, okay? So you may have overgiven to some people who took in the year 2020 and took, and you recognized who those you overextended yourself for in the past. They didn't give back as much as you gave. Now, we don't give to receive, but sometimes when people continuously take, you recognize there is an sort of a selfish exchange going on there, one-sided sort of exchange, and it's not helpful. Now, so just remember in love relationships as well, not to overgive. Remember, sorry, they just give me something. They're showing me like, you know, like little gold chocolate coins. Maybe you're giving them out to people in gifts or something, or it looks like you're doing that with gold chocolate coins. So it seems like you're separating them. Maybe they're for people. If that's you, or maybe you're thinking, right, I'll have 2 of those now and I'll have 4 of those later or something. It's like separating these they're very much gold chocolate doubloons, coins type thing. So if that's you, there's something in this message for you, okay? Now we do have forgiving and learning. So if you separated from somebody, whether that's divorce, high level commitment, engagement, if you've parted with somebody there, there's a separation. A lot of discord, disharmony, but also I feel like there's a lot of regrets from the other side, from the other person. This is about shedding and letting go, okay? 2020 was a lot about shedding and letting go, coming back to our center in terms of humanity and to something more authentic. Very disruptive time energetically for everybody, really. But it almost allowed us to see what was what in our lives, rather than being on the treadmill of life. Keep going, I'll deal with that later. Keep going, I'll deal with that later. And we never actually deal with things. So there's an energy here of being very centered. Also, yeah, you're definitely releasing the past. I see you shedding it. I feel like you've even kind of, there's just a residue of something like buried. We will come to it. I can't see what they're giving to me right now. They're showing me like a little green frog right now. It's almost like leaping from one thing to another, leaping from one lily pad to another. And I don't feel like you're on a rebound or anything like that, Taurus. I don't feel like you leap around at all. But I feel like the energy that I'm picking up is more that it requires you to come out of your comfort zone and take that leap of faith into something else, into something new that is coming along. We will go deeper and find out. But this energy, this new love that's coming on in here, it will lead to a higher level of commitment, okay? They're saying the name Boyd, B-O-Y-D, Boyd. So if that's your surname, or that is you, maybe it's your first name, or maybe that's a place where you work or something. If it resonates in some way, there's something in this message for you. But the tapestry of your future is being sown right now, okay? There's a big shift here for you. It's going to be very loyal indeed. This person will stay by your side through thick and thin, they're giving me. Also, they're indicating a lot of going out in nature. It's like they're showing me brambles and someone like crawling through the brambles. Now brambles, often they've got thorns on them, and it's like, you know, it's thorny, it hurts. So, you know, when you're going through that, I mean, maybe it's about you pushing through something that hurt and coming out the other side. Spiritually, that's sort of your journey. But the brambles, they have like little blackberries and things on them. Maybe you're a forager and you go out and pick your own blackberries. If that resonates in some way, then there's something in this message for you. Maybe this person that you are about to meet, that's their that's what they like doing, going out in nature and foraging for little fruits there, or maybe you meet this person like that. We'll go deeper and see if they give me anything there, but that's the image they're giving me at the moment. Now we have Temperance. So this is a very disruptive energy before you get to the balance and harmony, okay? So you've had a lot of patience, Taurus. My gosh, have you had patience? And because we've got it crossed with that Hangman, it shows me how much patience. You've been waiting a long time. You may have even felt like a bit of a victim from the universe saying, hey, you know, I'm doing everything right. I'm living my life right. I'm a good person. I've got a good heart. I'm giving. I do so many things for other people. I do this, I do that. And then they say, the universe turns back to you and said, Taurus, but what did you do for yourself? What did you do for yourself to love yourself? The lesson was about learning yourself and teaching yourself to love yourself in all of your glory, in all of, you know, everything that you hate about yourself or you love about yourself. So there's an energy there where through the anxiety of it all, you're now following your heart. So it feels very much like you are learning to love yourself. You have stepped into the power. You have learned the lessons they've asked you to over this 2020 period. And as a result, the patience is going to pay off. And you'll be able to soar up into the air high with this sort of new love that comes into your life. You'll be following your heart, okay? Now, we do have this Hangman energy. So, as I said, it feels very much like you're shedding people who were selfish in your life, who you felt were holding you back in some way. If there was someone who dipped in and out from your past, back on in and out of your life in 2020, you recognize how selfish this person was. But I'm really getting an energy of you looking at the universe and thinking that luck was not on your side. They're showing me this gold embossed energy here. Can you see this around the card? In the upright, it's like horseshoe. Okay, now the luck gets contained in there. Okay, so during the patience, you know, you feel like there is an end game, there is a reason. But when the it's in the reverse there, you may have thought, well, how's anything going to happen? Nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to stick here because I got these obstacles to play with, which are even more than the obstacles like we have normally. So 2020 is a very unique time, okay, especially in terms of love. But we do have the Fool card. It's in the antagonist position. So that patience is paying off. And with this in the antagonist position, it feels like, yes, you may be cynical. Yes, you may have been unprepared to have been single all this time, or the length of time that you are single. You may have thought, I never saw this coming. But for this Fool card energy, it indicates there's a fresh hope here. You do have to take some sort of leap of faith. We got the Chariot there, okay? I'm going to pull a card on it to see what the leap of faith is, but we got the Chariot, which indicates, you know, it's like you got to take action. You have to change something here. Now, again, you know, you may not want to do things like online dating, et cetera, et cetera. That may be a dirty word to you. There's nothing wrong with it for some people. It's not everybody's bag. I know that. But there's an energy here of there has to be action for something to happen, you know? So it's very difficult, and you're going to have to wait till that moment arises. And nobody likes to be told to wait or to have patience, but Taurus, I can only read what I'm seeing. I cannot sugarcoat it for you. But there is a wonderful opportunity coming. A new path is opening up. There is an adventurous new beginning here. There is hope. And it does require you to be curious and also to take some form of action. Now, it will be victorious. The Chariot is a victory card, okay? It's about taking control of your destiny. Now, it may require or indicate that you're taking some sort of journey. a physical journey as well as a spiritual one. I feel like there's travel here, whether it's for a new job, you're traveling for that, or relocating, or maybe you're shifting, towns. You may even be like just moving into a different department in terms of work. Wherever you find yourself moving into something new, an arena that is new, it feels like there's victory here. I'm just going to pull a quick card on that energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? What do they need to know regarding this? Okay. Three of Cups in the reverse. The Chariot in reverse. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Cups. And we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so they're indicating here about work. Okay, there's something here about a work situation. And it's almost like the Three of Cups in reverse. It's almost like there was no celebration here, and you felt very stuck because you've been working damn hard. Okay, you've been working damn hard on mastering your craft, and looking after your finances. And that's not an excuse, Taurus. Spirit's not saying it's an excuse. It's what they're saying is that was what was your divine timing for now. You were meant to have this path. You were meant to master your craft, invest in yourself as well as in your work situation, and have success, sort of a financially lucrative time, and build a foundation for yourself, but also to work on yourself. When you get an Eight of Pentacles there, it is about self-care, okay? Investing in self when you apply it spiritually, okay? So it is about thinking about your future. Your future self will actually thank you for it. And they're indicating here, and I'm going to pull another card because we got that Seven of Wands there, indicates, being a little bit defensive when it comes to love. So this may be because of what you may have been hurt in the past by somebody, this separation that you may have been going through from somebody in the past. A disappointment in love has made you feel a little bit guarded, okay? And as a result, you may have maintained those boundaries and kept suitors at bay, but not the right one, okay? Because the right one's about to come on in right now. We have the Ace of Cups there. So this is new love coming on in, one that will lead to a higher level of commitment, a proposal of some kind. We have that Hand from the universe. After a tumultuous time, you can see that cloud there, very tumultuous. It offers a gift, and the gift is a chalice, a cup overflowing with love. There's a dove there for peace. It's a very fruitful time emotionally. The emotions are overflowing, so it's very emotionally a lot of contentment there, but it's very fruitful time because you have all those so they just said, look at the bottom. I was going to say all those leaves there are very lucrative, as in not lucrative, sort of fruitful. A lot of abundance in love there, a lot of reciprocal energy. But they just said to me, look at the bottom, and I did. And you've got those lily pads at the bottom. So they're indicating that frog kind of energy. It does require you coming out, having a bit of a leap of faith there, okay? Lowering your defenses. But I feel like you're ready. The new year actually brings new love for you, okay? It is this true love. It is your soulmate coming on in. There will be victory here for you in terms of love. It is beautiful. Now we have the Death card, which is new beginnings. Endings bringing new beginnings. It's a scorpionic energy. Also that Ace of Cups indicates a water element, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, but I'm feeling a very strong Scorpio placement for the person who's coming on in for you. Now, they're indicating here anything that was holding you back or making you feel stuck or in sorrow, you're shedding that, okay? This is a time for letting go of jealousy or envious people, people who want to keep you stuck, anyone who is dipping in and out of your life from the past, you're letting that go. Spirit is actually guiding you towards this new person. I feel like there's in some way connected to work or travel for work. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, nothing's going to hold you back here with this Death card. It feels very much like you're done and done. Something has ended, okay? Now, whether that's a change of a job or a career or a separation from somebody, it feels like it's ended. done and done. Taurus has left the building. You don't tend to go back once you've been hurt or burned or disappointed in a situation. And as a result, you're calling in that new with that Fool card. Now they're indicating here with these cards, incidentally, if you're wondering what these cards are, they're new. I'm very excited about them. They are called the Ethereal Visions illustrated tarot deck there. Beautiful. And they are by Matt Hughes. So this is the Knight of Swords. Okay, the Knight of Swords indicates someone who may have been deliberately cruel to you in some way, Taurus. Someone who held you back from a lifestyle that you wanted. Perhaps you wanted a lifestyle change, and this person or relationship in some way kept you stuck. Because that's the second energy that's come up with that. You may not have got the truth of the situation. You may not have even got closure from this relationship in the past. You may have had to give yourself your own closure. One of the hardest things to do, Taurus. But closure, I read something recently, and Spirit is indicating the same energy. That's why I'm mentioning it. Closure is overrated. We often use that word when we still want to keep a bit of a hand in the past. We give ourselves closure. We decide to take back the power ourselves and say, I'm not going to proceed looking back. I'm not going that way. Keep looking forward. So you may not get the truth of a situation, but we have the Two of Wands. You're waiting for something better, okay? I feel like also there's some sort of travel plans or waiting for an opportunity. It's waiting for the tide to go out, or, you know, that sort of energy where Two of Wands is always about making a choice or thinking about travel plans or in some way waiting for some results. So perhaps you were trying to make some sort of lifestyle change that involves travel, but it's been in delay and you're just waiting for that moment to start a new life. It could be across the board, done and done. 21, you're starting everything new. But you've been waiting for that right opportunity, because we got a lot of waiting cards. We got the Temperance, we got the Hangman, the Two of Wands there. Forever waiting, right, Taurus? But that's all about to change. We have the Three of Pentacles. Now, when it's the Three of Pentacles, it indicates some sort of work-oriented teamwork, collaboration, some sort of craftsmanship, your skills. I feel like you're definitely either moving to a new job or moving to a new kind of department. Perhaps you're leveling up, getting a promotion or something. There's teamwork here. Someone new comes to the team. I feel like there's going to be a bit of a frisson there. That's your new love. And if you work for yourself, there's an indication that you will have to partner up with somebody or enlist some sort of service for your business, and you may meet them there at that exchange. But also, if you do not work, then it's wherever you sort of use your skills to, you know, in terms of hobbies or things like that. I feel like it's in a setting where people come together. Now, whether that's online or whether that's physically and at a distance and all of those things, that's individual to you, but I feel like it's some sort of teamwork. Okay, now we have that Page of Swords. I just want to give you these all together because they're indicating the same energy. Page of Swords, you may have some sort of legal issue with someone from the past, okay? Or you have not dealt with this person fully. You've still got contracts or things to give back, and the separation. I feel like this person is stalking you. The Page of Swords is an Aquarius energy, and this energy often is, not all Aquarians are stalkers or anything like that, but I feel like this person still is curious about you and is keeping an eye on you. Someone that you consider bad news, someone that you separated from. We got the Lovers card there in reverse. It's indicating breakup or separation, maybe divorce, arguments, discords with this person. This person's got a lot of regrets, okay? I was going to say you may hear from them, but the sword is pointed in the wrong way. It's pointed down. So they're indicating that they're at this present moment in time, there's no communication that's even worth anything anyway. So the Lovers in the reverse there, it feels like this is the disappointment, the Ace of Cups in the reverse. You were let down and disappointed by this love, and that's why you may have lost hope with love. But there is a wonderful new love coming on in that is divinely guided. It's meant for you, okay? And that's your soulmate that's coming on in, Taurus. I'm just going to give you some final cards to... I knew the Emperor was going to turn up there, but it's in the reverse. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. We got the Knight of Wands in reverse. I'm seeing why, what's going on there. At the root, I'm seeing what's going on. Thank you so much for it, guys. Ooh, we have the Three of Swords. They want to talk about it again. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. We got the Chariot. Okay, yeah. So they're indicating this person that you dealt with in the past. This is the obstacle, okay? Emperor in reverse indicates male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. They're indicating someone who's very immature, perhaps a bit of ego going on there. They didn't plan for the future, okay? I'm going to pull another card on it because the Nine of Wands, this person, chaotic, sexually kind of like impulsive, maybe in and out of your life. You know, this person really broke your heart. And did a number on you here. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse indicates, even when you read it if you look it up online, in the reverse it indicates some sort of workaholism, okay? So as a result, you may have buried your head in work, and it kept you stuck. It kept you stuck from finding your true happiness, because that Chariot's in the reverse there, and the Nine of Cups in reverse. You didn't get your wishes, and also you cannot look for quick results when it comes to love as well. That's what they're indicating. Oh, they said don't put them away. Okay, and you know that you can't look for quick results, so you buried your head in work. As a result, I'm just going to get any final messages here. There is the wonderful new love coming on in. Can you please clarify the new love? Can we talk about the new? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. I'm truly grateful for the messages so far. Can we talk about the new? Yes, we can. We can talk about the Ace of Cups. There it is, Taurus. I love it when Spirit indicates straight away what we need to hear. Okay, so here is the new love that's coming on in. It is divinely guided. It is a gift from the universe. They've got that horse there. It is a Pegasus kind of horse. So this is something that is above everything you've ever known. Also, it is loyal, dependable. It is, as you can see, there's this like a wishing well. Everything you wished for. So you're being guided towards this Ace of Cups energy, this new person, new relationship here that will be it'll be able to stand the test of time. So wonderful new start. Can you please guide any dates for me or anything that my beautiful Taurus should know before we close the reading? Can you please guide me? I'm truly grateful for the messages so far. They're saying parsley to me, parsley. So parsley is a herb or an herb, or however you say it. People always pull me up on that word. Parsley, so perhaps you're cooking with parsley right now. Maybe you're growing it yourself. Maybe, this is interesting, a dog or a pet called parsley. If that's you, there's something in this message for you, okay? It's very, very precise, that message. We got the Hangman again. They're indicating it's worth waiting for, okay? This new love, it was worth waiting for. You're going to see that. They're giving me number 18. So maybe you live at number 18, or number 18 is the Moon card. So maybe it's about someone revealing their feelings towards you. Maybe someone you know already. They're going to reveal their feelings. But I get an energy that is either 18 is important to you for some reason. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. There we have it. Beautiful. What did I say right at the beginning, Taurus? Scorpio energy. We got the King of Cups. Okay, that is a Scorpio card. So this is the person who's coming on in here. You've waited a long time, but this person's going to be supportive. They're going to be emphatic. A lot of love here. This person, you won't question this person's emotions. They will give you their heart on their sleeve. You won't be in any doubt of this person's affection for you. Also, this person may be an entrepreneur or have their own business or be a boss of something in some way. But this wonderful energy is coming on in here. They're indicating it is divinely guided, but also definitely worth the wait. So however long you've waited, and I feel like it's been a long time, Taurus, this wonderful new love is coming your way, and it's going to be very exciting. Okay, soulmate energy. Okay, my beautiful Taurus, we will leave that there. I'm just going to see if there's any final messages before we close the reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurus? Any final messages you'd like to give them before we close? Thank you so much. I'm using the angels and ancestors. Mountains, stand your ground. Okay, stand your ground. So if you're having some sort of legal problems or some sort of problems with someone from the past, stand your ground. Love yourself first. And as you can see, look, it's an obstacle. But underneath, when you overcome that obstacle, there's gold there. Okay, so dig deep into the emotions. The stars are aligning for you to overcome this obstacle as long as you stand your ground. Stand in your power and love yourself first. That is the center card of your reading. Okay, now I'm just going to give you a wisdom of the oracle. Thank you so much for it, guys, guardian angels. Ooh, we got 2 there. We have by the book in reverse, and we have chop wood. So it's like keeping your house in order until such time as the right person comes. We have number 42. When you reduce it, 4 plus 2 is 6, the number of love. And we have 11, which is a soul path number by the book. It's in the reverse. We will read from the book, as I wouldn't want to tell you anything wrong. We have number 11. And the protection message is, now is the time for a real change in consciousness as you are incited to revolt. Challenge the structure that is limiting authentic process. It is not enough to rebel in small ways. This is a call to revolution. Focus on what you really want to achieve, regardless of whether it feels so far outside the box that the established order may reject it. Genius, invention, and transformation are rarely comfortable and is less likely to be accepted by the mainstream. It's time for you to say no to the way of your group and take a stand and make real changes. It could be that the structure of your inner world is alerting you for the need for a complete overhaul. This is time for transformation, so let go of all your fear of change. Your intuition will lead you through the darkness. There is no turning back now. Trust that the light will be dawned. Epiphanies will surely lead to miracles. Okay, so definitely same energy of the reading, transformation here, but also you shedding anything that does not serve you and standing your power, standing your ground and overcoming those obstacles. Now we got number 42. Being grounded in everyday experience. Okay, now I'm just going to give you the relationship message. It says, nothing is as important right now as just doing what you need to do today. Let your heart remember that not everything has to be hard-won, passionate, or even obviously meaningful. Relationships and friendships go through lulls when everyday tasks are at the center of awareness. That is perfect now. Hold hands, wash dishes, make a fire, read a book, share a meal, say nothing, stare into space, pick up socks, and tell a dumb joke. And leave space to breathe. The work of your relationship right now is very simple. Just be present. Funny how it takes work to just be. All is well, really. Okay, so the energy I'm getting that is, keep house, look after yourself. The doors will open in divine timing with that. But, you got to live in the moment. Just be. Remember, be present. Very important. Now, I'm just going to give you a trinket before we go. Thank you so much for it, guys. Guardian angels, can you please? Oh, wow. We have, okay. So we have the Eiffel Tower. So maybe you're thinking about moving to France or Paris, or maybe you had a trip to Paris going on there, or you had it in your mind to go to Paris one day. It is a city of love. It is a city of romance. So it does indicate, it is known for being the city of love. So it won't be too long before you are embracing that kind of energy. Perhaps you'll even go on a city break with this person that you meet, or you may even meet that new person there. Okay, but Paris is the center of love. They want on the Fool card, new start. Okay, leap of faith. Perhaps the person you meet is French, or maybe you are. And we also have the cat. Okay, now the cat is very interesting. It's about independence. It's about loving yourself first. Okay, because a cat, they love themselves fully and in the moment. And when the moment is right, they give out their energy. They give love, but only on their own terms. Okay, they never overextend their energy, but they only give their energy of love when they feel it is reciprocated. Okay, so very, very independent energy. Where would you like this? Where would you like? They want it on the Chariot card. Okay, so this is about your independence and coming, sort of leaping out of your comfort zone there. it will lead to a higher level of commitment there, but on your terms as much as the other person's. No more overgiving. Okay, my beautiful Taurus, we will leave that there. I hope something resonated in this reading for you. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message, and lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Thank you so much, my beautiful Taurus. Love and light.